Out on the wave like it's a stadium. Call me the weatherman, it's about to be a break weekend. Come on the
At the bottom right, we have our Protoss player starting for Schröd Commando, now known as SK Gaming. He's down a map already. He is the boss boss.
SKMC.
It looked so boss in the first game.
Yeah. Total boss. Look at that boss.
Yeah, bouncing in his chair. And to the top left of the map, we have his opponent. It is the Zerg player for Team Samsung Khan.
삼성전자 간 RorO.
That intro.
That jersey is actually pretty awesome as well. I like that.
Yeah.
But something in this Samsung Khan opening is wrong, isn't it? Don't they say like half of the name twice?
It's Samsung Chunja Khan.
Okay. What does that mean?
It's like Samsung Electronics, essentially, Khan. It's not exactly electronics in Korean. I forget what this word means exactly. It's
not even in the title.
But it's basically like electronics or
no, that's how
it's not power, but it's, you know.
That's how imbalanced Street Fighter Voice is. Actually adds things that are not even in the written title.
That's not in the written title, it's true.
Yep.
That's normally what you see when you see a Samsung store, which I've been to many of. I just recently bought a laptop one.
Well, this time we have no early gas for RorO. There's the Overlord now in position, one of those pioneers that we talked about in game number 1. Adventurous spirit.
Yeah. Last one got away, you know, he didn't even end up dying.
Yeah, exactly.
He got lucky. He can actually live the rest of his life on Daybreak looking down on the ruins of that Protoss base that will be, of course, later destroyed by Zerglings.
Oh man, he will actually spend the rest of his life on top of the hive and tell all the new Overlords, kids, when I was a young Overlord, I actually explored the world.
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
He's actually going to be the right-hand man of the Overmind, when the Overmind, of course, rebuilds itself later on.
You know, later when he gets even a little bit older and maybe like an old Overseer, he will still have on top of this hive when new Overlords come out and spread creep all over the base. He's like,
when I was young, we had discipline. We didn't do that. We actually flew to the opponent's base and then spread creep, not back at home.
Nah, he's going to talk about,
no respect.
When I was an Overlord, we had to wait for lair tech before we could spread creep. You young Overlords now can do it at Evolution Chamber.
Getting that speed early these days.
Blizzard these days.
Back in the old days, nobody would have had that.
man, I want to be an old Overlord. That's going to be so much fun.
We're going to sound like old Overlords, man, when StarCraft 5 comes out, I guess, one day.
When StarCraft 5 comes out, man, my kids will be the new pro gamers. My kids will actually retire Artosis kid.
Yeah. Artosis, Arya, man, that's going to be something that's really exciting.
She can get a pro gamer, yes, I'm completely happy with that, but when my kids grow up, man, that's the time when Arya will have to retire.
Yeah, she's gonna get beat down by whatever Calder's daughter's ID is, or son, or
Calderina, man.
Calderina? Really? like, I don't know, like you made this face, but I couldn't quite see it, like, 'cause you were turned toward your monitor. I was like, is he like making this face where he's like, oh, that was terrible, or making this face where he was just like totally serious? I'm not sure, but now I know.
No, there was actually a pretty good joke. That was on my Facebook page. I published a picture with the girl on New Year's Eve, and someone asked, "Who is that? Who is that?" And one of the guys immediately is like, "Well, it's obvious, it's Calderina," which was really awesome. That was a pretty cool joke. But well, look at what we see here from MC. MC, after what we said in the last map, decides that this time it's his time to be aggressive. He goes for a 4-gate here with the +1 attack. And RorO, on the other hand, speed, Rocheborn, he should be ready. If he has his Overlords and everything in position, he should be ready for this.
I feel like part of it comes down to if he can spot the pylon and kill it, the spawn to the right side. I don't think he's going to be able to kill it, but because, you know, part of the reason why is because it's so far away, but because of that, it's going to take a while for reinforcements to actually walk to RorO's third base. This style is really actually kind of fallen by the wayside. People actually figured out the Rocheborn timing for this 4-gate pressure so well that you hardly ever see this build anymore. I haven't seen this in a really long time. The timing is perfect with the gates lining up with the pylon finishing, but
those roaches are also pretty perfect. 9 roaches immediately, 10. And, well, yeah, we have now also the Twilight count, so he can go for the +2, he can go for the blink. And there's the blink already on the tap. But if he starts to be a bit too aggressive here in the beginning, that's going to be shut down immediately. I feel the real danger is going to happen later. Yeah, there they are, with the additional gates, and then with blink and +2.
Yeah, he might even leave his zealots over there to protect the pylon. That would be really cool. That's what I would like to see. The speed is about finished for these lings. These stalkers have no chance of survival.
No. As soon as speed kicks in.
Maybe he's going to try to save him with these zealots, maybe.
Maybe the zealots help out. No. Number 1 is already dead. Number 2 is going down as well. Here comes the attack, and actually RorO is halfway across the map with his roaches. It's already way too late to turn around. He needs to go in and do damage right now, and there's nothing to prevent him from going there. That is a pretty sneaky attack.
Yeah, Sentry's getting warped in here, but I don't think that's going to be enough. The third hatchery may die, but that's not the big issue here.
Well, good luck with the sentries. What they're going to do now, there are just not enough of them. The cannon is already gone. The first pylon is dead, and now he's going to snipe the gate.
Yeah, MC's going to have to use all of his warp gate research now to, of course, defend rather than continue the attack.
The Lings are already in there.
They're in, man. He's out of energy. He is out of luck here. MC, actually, he is going to be 2-0'd by RorO here.
Oh my god. The Zerg player for Team Samsung Khan is on a roll at this point.
It's not over yet because MC's forces are still attacking here, but I think with just the next few roaches popping out of the hatchery with kiting,
Look at the kiting.
Be fine. Yeah.
Look at the micro. And he takes down the natural. He already killed the cybernetics squad. There is no follow-up tech to this anymore. What are you going to do right now? This is it, man. MC is going down 2-0 in one of the quickest series that we had in this Code A season.
Yeah. This is actually, I think, the fastest series we have had this entire season. Dark Shrine going down for MC. A desperate move here. Desperate times call for desperate measures. He's going to try to hold at the top of the ramp with sentries, then use one of his side pylons to get the DTs out. I don't think his pylons are going to be around much longer, though. One of them is already spotted by the roaches.
The pylons are not going to be there anymore. And look at what we see on the production tab. Immediately, the Overseer, Pam, there it is. And if the Overseer scouts the Dark Shrine, what is RorO going to do? He's going to set up a bit of detection.
He's going to win.
Well, yeah.
That's basically what's going to happen. MC trying for this. It's his last hope. There's nothing else he can do.
I have to say RorO here with an absolutely impressive display of skill. That was really well done. This run by with these roaches, that was so beautiful. He hit the main base or the natural of MC when MC was just about to attack him.
MC is going to spend every last resource he has on as many DPs as he can afford. It looks like he will be able to get about 4 of them. 3 on the first warp in and then a 4th one just a few seconds later.
Here comes the Overseer. And does he see the Dark Shrine?
Nope.
Not so far. He needs to go to the right.
MC is actually a little bit ahead of himself, I feel, with these roaches. I'm not sure if I like this.
Yeah, fighting here. He's losing so many of the Zealots. And here come the DTs.
3. Yeah, the first 3 that I was talking about. The 4th one will warp in just a few seconds.
And guys, he missed it. He missed... Oh, there are the 3 Overseers.
Okay, he knows now.
And there are already 3 bases. So, I mean, what are you going to do? You take down a base. Okay, well, congratulations to them.
He kills the queen. Overseer's done.
Yeah, there are the Overseers and the roaches. I'm sorry, MC, but that's not gonna fly.
You know, MC in Game 1 felt a weird strat. GG. And in Game 2, he was the one who used an old school strategy, and RorO shut it down like he'd been seeing it for years.
RorO really impressive here. Made it look easy against a 2-time champion. That was quite something. MC not lucky against RorO. That's what we expected to see at BWC when RorO played, but he was apparently a little bit too nervous. In Shanghai, this time in Mukdong in Seoul, he showed us how well he can perform in Korea. That was definitely a deserved win here. Made it look easy, advanced to the 3rd round of Code A, and MC, once again, in the last season, has to go through the up and downs.
Not going to be easy for him. You get a feel for MC in a situation like this because in Game number 1, he got really unlucky. He was basically sniped based on his playstyle. And in Game number 2, he used a strategy where he thought maybe a Kessel player with a little bit less experience might not be prepared for, because nobody uses that strategy anymore. That strategy actually fell out of style about the same time that RorO started playing StarCraft 2 full-time.
So, even the more impressive, RorO really well played here and a deserved win. Now we're heading into a Protoss versus Protoss. We have first up against Hero in our next match, which is going to happen after a 5-minute break. So guys, stay tuned, and after 5 minutes we'll be back with our PvP here at the GSL Code A.